What's going on, everybody? It's Marshall Wallace with Blue Collar Paranormal. We're in Letcher County, Kentucky at the old water plant. Now, I'm here today doing an interview with Mr. Chris. Chris actually worked here. Chris, tell us some of your experiences about this place.
Oh, this place is pretty cool. I worked here in the mid-90s,
Okay.
and I worked here for about four and a half years. And my shift was day shift, and every other weekend I'd work from 7 p and 7 a. And the guys always told me good luck staying here, the other guys and stuff, because there's, things here.
Now, when they were telling you these things, were you just like, you know what? I have to see it to believe it?
Well, I was young at that point, and I was like, you're crazy and stuff. And it probably was my second month here. I started hearing things. I mean, you could be sitting in the office down there, and you could hear laughing, and you could hear people talking, and hear people walking up the steps. I was working one winter, pouring the snow outside about 2:30 in the morning. I came back from checking the water tank, and I seen something standing down at the building below here, and I saw it, and my headlights hit it, and it kind of vanished. So I pulled up here, come in, locked the door, come upstairs. First of all, I plugged the heater in. Had one of the big kerosene turbo heaters, and plugged it in, and sat down at the desk and was watching TV and stuff, and doing my test, and I hear the heater just went off.
All right.
So this happened 3 different times. So I'd go downstairs, plug it in. The third time I went down there, I plugged it back in. I wrapped the cord around a little grinder. That way, I just kind of thought it was vibrating and pulling it off.
Yeah.
So I come back up, in about 10 minutes, it went off again. And I thought, okay. So I went back down there, and not only had it unplugged, but it was unwrapped from where I wrapped it around that little motor, and the cord was took off and threw across the room downstairs. And at that point, I said, okay. So
All right, so before I go any further, I want to let everybody know, this is not the only story of poltergeist activity that he's told me about. He has told me about Letcher County's infamous haunted area. This place, guys, is Letcher County, Kentucky. I don't understand why this place isn't known more than it is. We have the White Lady. We have the Poltergeist baby. I am telling you guys what, get down to Letcher County, Kentucky. We're going to be bringing this place to the world. I promise you that. Now tell me about the story about the young man that, now this one got me laughing, guys. Tell us about that.
Okay, so to make a long story short, the heater unplugged, all that stuff, and it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I said, I'm just gonna lay down on this couch, watch TV, whatever. So I shut the door, and the TV kept going up and down, like the volume. And then the heater would get really hot in that room, and then get really cold. And I said, I just laid down on the couch, and I had my eyes closed, and I said, whatever you are, just leave me alone. Well, the lights went off, and the lights came back on, and then I hear a chuckle.
We have that EVP, guys. Go check it out on Yellow Jacket Paranormal.
Yeah, so I hear that, and I opened my eyes, and the lights came back on, and it was really, really bright. And I seen something go out the corner of my eye, so I get up and chase it, and it comes through and jumps out that third floor window right there, and goes down the hall. You can see it. So they were building a haunted house up here, and I thought, I said, guys, you don't have to do nothing. This place is haunted, And they kept getting stuff stolen and all this stuff while they was building it. So this one guy I know, he said, I'm going to stay here tonight and make sure nobody bothers everything. And I said, pal, if you're in that office in there, when I get up here in the morning, I said, I'm going to tell you what time I'm going to come, but if you're in that office, when I get here in the morning, I'll give you $100. All right. So he's a young guy, and I went home, and I got up about 6 that morning, got ready, and got in the truck, and I pulled up here about 6:30 or so. And now this was in October, so it was frosting and all that stuff. And I see something laying by the steps, and this guy had made a nest out of straw and was laying in that straw, shivering.
Oh my God.
With frost all over him. I said, "What's the matter, pal?" He said, "You was right. It run me out about 3:30." So there is something here. I've experienced it. I've seen it. It's not good, I don't think, but you know, there's a lot happens in this one building. The old water plant. You know, I've heard stories of spirits or entities or whatever are attracted with flowing water and stuff. So that's here.
Now, before we head out, man, do you have anybody you want to say hello to right now? Just to give a big shout out to anybody?
Oh man, just my family. You know, I've brought my family up here a lot, and I've done several of my friends that they've called me and want to do like a little ghost walk or something. I've brought them up here, and they've heard things and stuff. So yeah, it'll be an interesting night. I'm excited to see what you all find and hear. The laugh is on EVP that I heard, and when she sent it to me, I knew what it was. I knew what it was. So, yeah, it's cool. Like you said, Letcher County has got a lot going on. I have dabbled in this kind of stuff since happened to me, since I've seen all this stuff. So,
now, guys, you got to understand. When this man talks to you, there's no lying in this dude. There's no falsehood in him. I can tell you that. Yeah. If he tells you this, and he's told me this, when he told me it the first time, I had no doubt. As soon as he told me, his word was gold. This place is creepy as hell. Yeah. Chris, thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for being a part of the Blue Collar family.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you all so much.